What's up? Welcome back. Still same day as earlier. Here we go again. I am going to beat this whole game in one day. Nothing can stop me. What the heck was that? Anyway. I just hate hic burping, bro. That's my new uncanon name for it. Nah, I'm joking. I don't know the word for unscientific, or at least I didn't 3 seconds ago, so there we go. Oh dear, it appears that a cannon. Not particularly where I'm going. No siree. We just gotta like suddenly make a U-turn and everything is fine. Oh, my back! My back broke. Nope. Nuh-uh. No. I didn't even need to bounce off of the top of it like I probably could have. Hey, I didn't even give it time to shoot me afterward. Amazing. Uh-oh. Can't jump off of the top of these ones either way. My knee. My kneecap got thrown out of place. Ow. That's one way to have a heart attack. Run! They can't touch you after a certain point. Even the accidental aftershock didn't catch me off guard. Balls. R slash suddenly gay, anyone? Anyway. I did it. The long run won, huh? Ow. Wait, can I get myself a concussion? Oh, yeah! I have to do that in every game at least once. Or else I just don't get to exist. Uh-oh. I failed at jumping in time, and I appear to have died. I gave myself a much more concussive concussion. The very edge of my foot lands on this block, and I'm very grateful for that, because otherwise I would have died of death. Trademark. Nah. Speaking of, I have still never played that game a second in my life. Bro, the only thing that happened after that, during that death, was my arm went up to just rub the sweat off of my forehead. Crazy Wow, his range is so far, but you cannot back that up. Parkour! Yay. Ah! Dude, just land on your foot that's in the air. It's not that difficult. I keep jumping too much and just giving myself a free concussion. It's amazing. Absolute content. Did my foot just phase through the ground for a second before letting me die? Well, okay then, I guess. I'll take that as total logic. Absolute logic. Logic. Anyway. That was mostly intentional. I just want to explode myself at this point. It's funny. I don't know if I find just this ragdoll man dying funny. It might just be the fact that I've gone insane. It's probably the fact that I was insane back when I also played this the like first time around. Yeah, the running theory is just I'm crazy. Good theory, not gonna lie. Parkour. Now all I gotta do is get out while I still can't. Just kidding. I don't know Baldi's basics or Baldi's plus. I don't have any of the above. So this in conclusion, no bald basics. I made it. And unfortunately, I didn't fall off of the edge after my win, after my absolute W. Can I make it? But like, can I? Okay, I know I can. Hell yeah! Now that I've done it the cheater's way and tripped to win, which is illegal by all standards, you know I have to go back and do it the right way, however that is. What am I supposed to do? What hit me though, bro? It just like it just looked like it just faced grazed, eminent grazing. My shoulder gun slapped the wall and it killed me. This just keeps happening. It's crazy. Okay, just slide right through. Oh, my foot got crunchied. It stretched off of my body for a second. Alright, we got this. I forgot that it came back so quick, and then Gmod Ragdoll, I guess. That's all I know about the Gmod Ragdoll memes. Go crazy. Also the Gmod Ragdoll noise. You know what? Just pass. Thank you. Yippee, I am smore tie-dayed. What am I supposed to do about this? Oh, I know. I have to suffer. All right. Progress. Bonus Oh, I got run over by not a truck, but something close enough. This universe's definition of a truck: a moving platform. Hold that thought. Hold that thought. Resume that thought. Why don't I just go down here? Oh, that's why. Yeah, that's precisely the reason. Ooh, I almost gave myself a concussion. Gotta go fast. Parkour! Another cartoony backflip, I see. They're just comically amazing. F you and your wait time. That's why you don't say F you and your wait time in this country. You will explode. Ooh, I almost got my leg crunched off of my body in that one. Slow, fast. Did you know a yellow light doesn't necessarily mean stop? A yellow light doesn't necessarily mean stop soon. It just means prepare to slow down. Parkour. Parkour. No brain damage. That's even better. How am I supposed to get over there, bro? Oh, that's how. Yeah. No! Aw. And then my foot got torn off of my body. The end. I got brain damage. Why does the dumbass just keeps... I keep brain damage. I can't see. Much less can I get brain damage. Can't touch it, dun-na-na-na, dun-na. Can't touch it, dun-na-na-na. The flock. You know, I just remembered something that exists. Y'all want to see me play, what was it called again? Cyberpunk Action? I think it was called. AKA the Cat Mario thing, where it's a rage game. Where you play a Mario game. But as a cat. That's white. I guess. With apparently infinite lives. You don't even start with 3 for some reason, which I feel like could have been much better. No, I couldn't even get to the I apparently lost my ability to English. I instead got Ingrass. Or English. I keep forgetting that's a horrible idea. Okay, I'm 10% more locked in than I am on a usual occasion. Bro, every time I'm just slightly too slow to actually get over there, it just ends in my demise. You know what I think would be a fun mod for this? Already gotten stars are just grayed out and empty, kind of like in Mario 64. What y'all think about that? Sounds good to me. It'd just be like a fun little feature that probably nobody cares about, but hey. Now what if your entire person turned gray when you already beat the level? Nah, I'm just... I did it the normal way. Took me a decade to not cheat, but I did it. We got time for much more suffering though, right? Right. Oh! I wide, bro. That was a very hard landing. Sorry, I had to close my windows. It's dark outside and it's bright in here. I don't have my lights on in case you're thinking that. I literally just that my screen is white as hell. You can tell. Okay, I guess I caught the star with my ball. Not another long run. Ah! Oh, my brain damage is unbeatable. That's why I have a headache. Someone voodooed me to this guy while I wasn't looking. Nah, I'm joking. No one would have time to do that. Because, like, all these videos are made in the same day. Yeah. Unless, of course, he voodooed me to himself, then I'm just cooked. I'm just physically and emotionally and everythingly cooked. Ow. Well, I don't feel knee pain, so everything's fine. That was no bounce. All my momentum got tore out from under me in the most literal sense. Parkour! Yay, I skipped a piece of floor. Let's go. Ayo, another mod idea for this game. Just random parts of the level are lava. Like, just random patches of level turn into a lava that you can't touch. And that could be a very essential part of the level, or it could just be a punching. There'd probably also be settings for how much of the level could at once be a lava. Ranging from just one little piece, everything would be fine, to absolutely everything. Or the lava could work in a completely different way. It would be, you can only touch this once, or you just die, I guess. Also a setting for impossible areas to be set on or set off for being lava. Like, for example, that piece that I just stepped on, like, this would be completely normal to be lava. This probably wouldn't be normal to be lava. I spent too long talking and now I have to wait. Patience is a virtue. The Little Big Planet 3 loading screen. Speaking of, y'all tell me if I should, like, put the effort together to figure out where on this Earth to get a Little Big Planet 3 ROM. And then play it with one of them custom servers that I've heard exist. Like, I know they're out there. I just have to find them. Also, I know the reason that it, like, went down. No! The reason that Little Big Planet 3 decided to just, like, you know, go down and stuff was something like, what was it? Oh yeah, it was like, you know, the lack of security in the Little Big Planet 3s just destroying every other one because, like, yes, Hackers decided to show up and stuff. You know how it is with people. And there were just like funny messages that you'd get when you're supposed to get a completely different notification. Of course, they were just like funny threats that didn't actually mean anything. But however, they were probably very unfunny to the people that found them. I love properly. Oh no, my cursor! I have to readjust. I have to move the entire mouse. Yes! And I caught it at an angle where I'm gonna miss right now. And apparently break specifically my right butt cheek. Motor spot? Oh no. Oh no. I think the only thing I actually have to oh no about is the fact that I accidentally bonked the stand, the quote-unquote stand that I have the microphone on. Otherwise known as a box with a slinky. Oh dear, it appears. You know, it's funny how his hands always just go right to his, like, throat, like he's just suffocating when this happens. He just, like, suddenly lacks air in his last seconds of existence. He's just like, ugh. Oh man, I'm remembering now. I'm remembering so much. This is the one that I hated. This right here is my eternal hell. Bro, they should have made it so it's already halfway. It's already like horizontal compared to me instead of looking like it's a vertical. Because that would have just been like so much easier to get to instead of having to patience as a virtue it out. Got it. You know, this is surprisingly the first time I've actually made it through here. It's literally, as I said in a previous video, like Cuphead all over again. My muscle memory kicks in and I know how to do Oh my, I'm this close to the end, huh? Crazy. Y'all might actually get a short video today because I don't have any clips of the fucking your only move is hustle. Oh. I have no clips. And I probably won't make one. It's either a really short video or really long, depending on how long it my ankle. Depending on how long it currently is. Or alternatively, I'll do a minigame. I know they exist. That's all I know, though. Whoa. Brain damage, almost. I was so close, yet so far from brain damage, which is a good thing, because I kind of need to exist in order to win. Yay! I even pressed space at the right time to do a bonus jump of joy. Alright, the long one. Long run? Pfft. Nah, this ain't running, so it's just the long one. The long 1-3. Ow. Yikes. Anyway. Boing. I thought I was dead. Lack of perspective kicking in again. Ooh. Patience is key. Also, hopping directly on top of it is also another key. Ah, my back! I happened to be too stopped when it happened, so, that was a really nice, chop to the shoulder that knocked me out cold immediately. You know, like in the movies and It's absolute peep. Anyway. Oh, the balls! The balls hit him right in the balls, bro! Anyway. Wow, my voice tried to go really high and it didn't really work too well. Puberty! My voice just sounds like shit, bro. Trying to land on the foot that had already landed once and, you know, can't do it again for another hop. I say, like this is some random video game instruction. What? Ow. Well, that definitely hurt like some important organ. And that's why he's dead. Hey! Here! He's gotta break his ankles a little bit. This is why I live. I live for the ankle breaks. That's why I like Forsaken. Nah, I'm sure. Can't touch me here. This is the no-no range. Uh-oh. I didn't need to jump. I did it. Yay. Now I just have to check. There's playgrounds? Oh. I'm assuming you just get to, like, stand here and just get wham. Yeah, that seems about right. Broken fall. Yeah, you better believe we're checking all these out. The video can't be too long, right? Yeah, no, it isn't. Ah, this darkness is nice in my eyes. And then just flashbang. Fall. That was a highly unstable leg right there. You just get the fall, and I missed the entire portion of it. That's actually, that makes your fall broken. Oh. My arm pit? Just wait until it's like summer break. I'm gonna have so much time for video making. I died before I even got here, bro. Balls! Hey, the fact that I accidentally monkeyed my legs helped a lot, and I still missed it. Okay, I quit. I ain't doing that shit. How far can I go? How far can I go? Oh. We. Yeah, that's it for that. I'm just like. Ow, ooh, ow. Take a couple platforms with me. Heck no, I ain't settling for that. We're going back in. Oh! I'm trying to get as many platforms as possible. Nothing here is helping. Ow. Ow. Ow, 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 ow. I missed all of it. Would it help if I managed to stay alive until I got down? Oh, no, wait. I can't make it go high enough. This is as high as it goes. Ah. Ow. Oh no, he perfectly balanced. Last shot. Now's your chance to be a big shot. Nah, I'm sure. We miss. Okay, one more shot. One more shot. You know, speaking of shots, should I play one shot sometime? I feel like I vaguely remember the game, but hey, why not do it again? Hey, yeah, now, if that isn't as much as possible, I don't know what is. Anyway, I think I remember one shot being a fun game. I'm gonna have to play it sometime. Of course, I don't think it was on my Steam account before, so what? Look at this. Time to get a load of this. If I can just. Uh-oh. My foot. Okay, yeah, that's enough of that. I don't need to be here no more. Mini game. You just hop up a spinner. Yippee. You just gotta survive. Parkour. Parkour. I'm just gonna stay here for roughly a minute. Oh, I just misclicked horribly. Anyway. Dodge cannon. Ball. Their firing rate is completely ow. I need to get to a corner. I need to get to a corner. My knees. This spot looks pretty barren and empty. This way I can just vibe over here without having to worry about, ow. Without having to worry about actively needing to dodge as much as I usually would. What dodgeball's like for y'all? Just running for your life until you get nailed in the noggin. Okay, yeah, that's roughly all I got for you today. So that'll be all, everybody. Please like and subscribe if you like this content. And thanks for stopping by. Yippee!